say I don't have any love for what I'm working on right now, but I really need to cast on something different. So
Me too, Tanya. Me too. So, you guys, it's very late in the evening, but Tanya from the Breakfast Crew just dropped a new video from the Vlogmas Day 8. So, whilst watching her, I knitted a few more rows in my temperature blanket. I did 6 rows. And I'm stuck. -1 was the temperature on the 7th of December, and -1 means temperatures of light blue. I'm out of light blue. And looking at the next days, it's 0 and 0. I need light blue. So I think I'm gonna pause the temperature blanket, and I need a new cast on. Like, I'm craving something new. I mean, I love working on the Vlogmas blanket, and but I need something new. So I will pause this. The black vest is paused. The socks are finished. Oh, I still have this blue vest. I'm not in the mood for any blue vests. Sorry, my cat is here. So I really want to cast on something. I don't know what, but I want to cast on something. So tomorrow morning, whilst having coffee, I'm just gonna browse around and cast on something. Or maybe tonight. I don't know. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 11. I'm gonna think about it. Good morning, everyone. It seems that all I do is watch Vlogmas, and this morning I'm starting with Bella's Crocheted Gifts. So I'm watching her videos while I'm having the coffee and whilst I'm finishing the last garter row with this brownish greenish color in my Vlogmas blanket. So it has become so big that I'm having difficulties carrying it around, but I'm loving it so much. I love that it's growing so fast. So I'll see you later. And this is Sunday. We are Sunday, the 10th of December. I'm so happy that I made it this far. Look at all of these beautiful colors. My Vlogmas blanket is growing, y'all. And it's Sunday. I plan on just relaxing today, but we'll see. We'll see what will happen. You guys, I just spoke to my mom for about an hour, so my voice it must be cracked. But while I was chatting with my mom, I did 2 more garter rows with this beige color, and I'm so proud of myself. I'm making slow progress, but I'm making progress. So, to sum up, my mom took the socks this morning at the farmer's market, and they looked so colorful and so nice, but they didn't sell. Everybody said that they're too expensive and they're too thin. Which was expected. I asked my brother to make a snap photo so that you can see what am I talking about. So this is a village in the north of Moldova in a remote area. Her table colorful because she's selling the milk that she is collecting from our 3 cows. So I'll insert a picture here. You guys, I'm making good progress with my Vlogmas blanket, but I need a new project. I'm tired a bit. So, I have a new idea. So, I've been looking at this picture for the past 6 months because I love this color combination. And this is a picture from a Facebook group, and they use for this sweater Alize Angora Gold. We're gonna ignore that. We don't have Angora Gold or nothing similar, but I like the color combination and I like that it's a bit oversized. And I have some purple colors in my collection. So initially I thought to make a sweater like this, to start with light purple, twisted purple, and dark purple. And this is 100% merino wool from this Romanian producer Filanina. And I did 2 sweaters from this, and I love how it works. But from my experience with this, what is this? I think this is called I know that this is Meet the Captain. This is a free pattern from Drops Design, and I used this burgundy color with off-white, but this I forget. I will introduce. It's also a free pattern. I loved it. So from my experience with these two sweaters, this yarn goes very fast. So I used 4 balls of yarn here, and I barely made it as a vest. So for this purple construction, I only have, I think, 6, 2, 2, 2. And for a oversized sweater, as you have seen here, I don't think I'll have enough yarn. So I decided, since this model has also some white, why not introduce some white like it has here? Purple, white, darker, white, pink, white. So purple, white, darker, white, and then I'll end with this. Would this be a good combination? Would this look nice? Wait, let me see. Would this look similar? Obviously, it won't look as fluffy, but I might give it a try. And I have lots of white. I can even make the sleeves white. I can make stripes in the sleeves as well, because I don't have this much purple. I don't know. And this looks like it was made bottom up, front and back. I would love to make it from the neck down as a raglan like this. I loved this construction. Meet the Captain is copying the Lyon sweater. And it's a raglan and it's top down and it has the German short rows, and I love it how it feels on my body. So I'm gonna count here. I think this was a cast on with 108 stitches. That was 104 stitches, but that was bottom up. So maybe I'll just follow this pattern once again because I knitted it and I feel a bit more confident. Maybe I'll make like a folded, because that's what it is in the pattern. Folded neckline. I don't know. I just want to cast on something. I even brought the gray, to think maybe to add gray, but the gray washes down the whole purple dream. And this gray has some sparkle, and the white also has some sparkle, but it's very discreet. I don't think it takes away from the... Do you see it? It's not even visible, but look at these colors. So I'm now in my lavender phase. Everything lavender is my favorite. So my hands are itching, so I'm gonna probably cast on top down, right? Maybe. I'm afraid that if I do top down, I won't have enough yarn for the sleeve, so at least I'll have a vest. I'll think about it. I'll have lunch. I'm preparing some buckwheat with carrots and with onions and with just like vinegar, like how's it called? Balsamic vinegar. And after lunch, I will have a better understanding. But I am itching to cast on something. I'm tired of just stripes, stripes, stripes. I want a raglan. I want a raglan and I want it today. This is all for now. Okay, I think I took a decision. I'm gonna start bottom up in the round, and then I'm gonna split for sleeves because I like this square stripy look more than the round raglan that it gives you when you start from the top down. So I want to have this, and as an example I will use my red vest that I made. And I found the title of this pattern. It's called Weaving Memories from Drops Design. This is me wearing it, and I love how it looks better than the round construction of the raglan. I love knitting the raglan, but I like how this looks better, and this is how the model looks. It's actually a sweater. It has sleeves, but I didn't have enough yarn to finish it. So Weaving Memories from Drops Design. So now I'm gonna count how many stitches I started with, and I'm gonna use a 325mm needles because I'm not a big fan of how loose my knitting looks like. Here I worked with I think 375, and then I went up to 4. I'm not a fan. I want it tighter. I don't want all of this space to be visible. I want tight, nice, and beautiful. So I'm gonna count. I'm gonna cast on with my 325 and dark purple, and I'm gonna knit in the round. I'm probably just gonna do stockinette and let the colors, or maybe I should do a pattern. Oh, maybe I should do at least this kind of pattern. I don't know. I'll think about it. But the cast on, it's going to be 2x2 ribbing. I don't like this 1x1. I don't like it at all. And it has spaces. I don't like it. And you guys, I did it. 190 stitches or later, I have my cute cast on. I don't know, is it visible? Well, anyways, I'm using this beautiful purple from Filanina 100% merino wool, and I'm casting on from bottom up with 190 stitches. I will do the ribbing and then I'll decide whether I go with full stockinette and just alternate the colors, or maybe do some pattern. But this is my, oh, I feel so good because I was craving for something new. So I'm thoroughly enjoying it. You guys, I had to put a few blankets over me because I'm so cold. I think I'm having a bit of fever, but I am enjoying so much knitting on this purple ribbing 2x2. And I will continue with the ribbing, I think a few more centimeters, because I want like a thick ribbing. And after that, I will follow it with some gray or white. I'm not sure yet, because if I add the white, then I'll have more yarn. But if I had the gray, it will be closer to the purple, because white seems like a bigger contrast. We'll see. I've not decided yet. I've not decided, but I am thoroughly enjoying this. I'm enjoying this beautiful purple, deep, rich purple merino wool. Coming back to this original idea, so this sweater is knitted in stockinette. But I was looking at some more textured patterns. I'm on Drops Design page, and I found this, what is it called? A rustic berry sweater, and it's broken rib stitch. So I don't know, it looks good. I'm wondering how will it look with my multiple colors. So I have this option, or maybe this option, pink infusion, also stockinette, but it's a European shoulder. So now I'm learning about European shoulders, or Pacific coastline, English rib stitch, also with some colors. So I have multiple options, and I'm thinking about it whilst I still work on the ribbing. Wait, let me see, is there another? Oh, and this one, yes. So maybe this one is stockinette, and just the sleeves are English rib, which I don't know how to do yet, but I can learn, because every pattern has an explanation with the tension, the gauge, and diagrams, increases, decreases. So I can learn from it, but still I'm working on the ribbing and meditating on what I would like it to look like. Do I want something more textured, or do I want a stockinette? Nikita, now why would you do that? Don't leave it. So you guys, I'm working on the ribbing, and it struck me that I might have made a mistake. So I made this sweater meet the captain, and I have an issue with how wide it is. I would have loved it if it would have been wider. And this is the vest that I would have loved it if it were a bit less wide. So now this ribbing that I'm doing now, it might stretch a little bit when blocking, but it's still pretty tight. So I'm thinking not to make this mistake. I'm thinking to unravel and start again with a little bit more give, a little bit more positive ease. And I know now why it is smaller, because I did cast on the same number of stitches as this red vest, but I used smaller size needles. Here I used 4 and here I'm using 325. So I'm thinking to cast on again. It will not look as wide as this one because this is a blocked version, and when it will block, it would probably stretch a little bit. But I don't think that from this it will get to this width. So once again, I'm gonna cast on. Now I cast it on 190 stitches, maybe like 210, something like that, 220, so that I have a comfortable large sweater with a lot of positive ease. I don't like this level of positive ease. It is, I think it's neutral or even negative ease, and I don't like that. I want a little bit of positive ease, like this vest. So once again, I'm gonna redo it because I still have time. It's Sunday. I'm playing around with yarn. I can do whatever, and it's such a pleasure to knit with it. I feel a bit sick, but I'm covered all in my temperature blanket and just knitting away. I did it, you guys. I made the second cast on with more stitches, and I pulled the yarn from the inside and I cast it on 106 stitches. And I'm not knitting in the round like I did in the previous cast on, but I'm thinking to start the front part and the back part and then knit about, I want to say, a few centimeters and then connect them. And why? Because I'm going back to these patterns that I found here. And look, they all have a side, how do you call it? Side slit? Yeah. So I'm thinking that I can also use this kind of construction. And if you look at this pattern, the ribbing is 1 by 1 and it looks really nice, and it smooths really nicely into the English rib or into the broken rib stitch. So the idea is that I think a 1 by 1 ribbing would be better. So I started doing that, and I will start working on the back panel and then connect it after about, let's say, 4-5 centimeters of ribbing. So this is what I have thus far, and I'm much happier with this width because, as I said, I don't want it to be tight on my body. I want more positive ease, and in the case of this sweater, I'm satisfied, but I would have loved it to have been wider, like the raspberry red vest, which is my favorite thus far in terms of width, in terms of wear. So I want to, and I'm thinking that after blocking, this will also grow and it will become closer to the width of this. Wait, I'm getting worried. Maybe it will not become. Maybe it's still too. No, no, it will. It will. Look, it will grow. Okay, so this is my experience with the cast on. Lots of work and no result, but I like to do that so that I make sure that the sweater I'm making is the one that I really like and wear, like in the case of this vest and of this sweater. I also worked on my Vlogmas blanket today. I finished this darker color stripe, and I made 2 garter rows with the beige color. But you know, today I took it easy because I wanted to relax. It's Sunday, let's not forget about that. I had lots of fun and just recovering from a week of work. So that being said, I want to say thank you for watching. Have a nice Sunday, have a nice weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow in day 11. So now it's day 10 of Vlogmas. So thank you and see you. Bye bye. Oh, wait. Thank you and see you. Bye bye.